Before the short title, insert the following section. None of the funds made available by this act may be used to enter into any contract with an incorporated entity if such entity's sealed bid or competitive proposal shows that such entity is incorporated or chartered in Bermuda or the Cayman Islands, and such entity's sealed bid or competitive proposal shows that such entity was previously incorporated in the United States.
Pursuant to the House resolution, the gentlewoman from Connecticut and a member opposed, each will control 5 minutes. The gentlewoman from Connecticut is recognized for 5 minutes.
Madam Speaker, I yield myself 2 minutes. My amendment would prohibit federal contracts issued by the Department of Defense from going to entities incorporated in Bermuda and the Cayman Islands, two nations most often abused as tax havens. This body accepted a similar provision for the Departments of Transportation and Housing and Urban Development earlier this month. According to a joint study by the U.S. Public Interest Research Group and Citizens for Tax Justice, 70% of the companies in the Fortune 500 used tax havens last year. These companies stashed nearly $2 trillion offshore for tax purposes, with almost two-thirds of that total, 62%, being hidden away by just 30 companies. We just saw the medical device manufacturer Medtronic, a company founded in a Minnesota garage with deep roots throughout the state, announce it was effectively moving operations to Ireland to escape its tax obligations. This is a persistent and a growing problem, and we need to start taking action to rein it in. We can start with this amendment. Of the companies who have established subsidiaries in tax havens, nearly two-thirds have registered at least one in Bermuda or in the Cayman Islands. The profits these companies claim were earned in these two island nations in 2010 totaled over 1,600% of these countries' entire yearly economic output. These companies, they take advantage of our education system, our research and development incentives, our skilled workforce, and our infrastructure, all supported by U.S. taxpayers. They should not be allowed to pretend that they are an American company when it is time to get a defense contract, then claim to be an offshore company when the tax bill comes. And we should not spend taxpayer money on federal contracts to companies that have renounced their American citizenship in favor of an island tax haven. As I said, a similar amendment became part of the Transportation and Infrastructure Bill. I urge my colleagues to pass this amendment, and I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentlewoman reserves the balance of her time.
Claim it so you can yield to me. Go ahead.
The gentlewoman from Connecticut is recognized.
Do I assume there is no opposition on the other side of the aisle?
Madam Chair, we do not oppose the amendment.
And I yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Doggett.
The gentleman from Texas.